Yeah, what it do? Welcome everybody to. Have we even got a name? This is Red and Tera predict the Super Six.
Pretty much, yeah. It will probably get a name as we go along. The fucking idiots that don't know anything about football
Yeah,
prediction.
the idiot's guide to getting shit wrong.
Yeah, the fucking degenerate gamblers that don't know Dick Super Six. Yeah, week 3. I suppose we'll get the scoreboard up last week. Are we going to start the league or what's the crack? We're kind
I've
of.
no idea.
I put
See,
it out.
there's not that many people that actually bother with it. It's
Well,
big over here.
yeah, I put it out and I had a good few people said they were up for it, yeah, but I just never followed up on it,
I didn't think I asked anybody.
Yeah. Anyway, last week we hit with a miserable 4 points. Miserable 4 points. So
I wouldn't mind. I do better by myself. I got 9, I think. I got a 5 and two correct results.
So you're saying it's me?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, basically.
I accept that. I accept that premise.
It's too many cooks theory going on. I think that's it.
We should probably do each of our own ones then and break out.
But in saying that, Leeds and Fulham, I don't think anyone really seen that.
Who was calling 4-3? Now the game was fairly over, but 4-3, we got the right.
That's what I mean. It was I think Leeds were a sound shout, all right, but yeah, if I even think anyone see Fulham to get 3 goals, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's a kind of an anomaly. And nobody's won it yet.
I remember Fulham last time around, they got lots of goals, but they were always beaten 3-2, 4-3. You know what I mean? They lose all them games, but they'll always be up for the dogfight. You know what I mean? So
yeah, well, if they have some good quality, so when they do click, they play well. But again, when you just think when they step up to the Premier League, it's a completely different ball game. Well, same ball game, just a different level.
Well, we got
Borough and Bournemouth. I think we were both kind of humming and hawing over this one.
It was a tough one.
Of course, it went down the middle. So
yeah. We weren't far off it. A goal in it. Watford. I mean, we were saying it. We were pretty much saying it was probably going to be a draw, but the hedge was on Watford being probably on paper a better side, but 0-0. Well, you can say we weren't really far away, but the result was wrong, score was wrong. Yeah, fucking hell, forget about it. Norwich Preston. I didn't even look at what way the game went. I don't even know who was winning or what way it went. But
I think it went Norwich 1-0 up, then 1-1, then Preston 2-1, then Norwich equalised.
Right.
Pretty sure that's how it went. Huddersfield Brentford. Yeah, I mean we guessed Brentford again, but Huddersfield, God love them, they're fucking absolute sinking ship.
They're playing Forest tonight, I think. Tonight being Friday night.
The Forest are a bogey, so I wouldn't even fucking go on with them. Oh,
and then
absolute acca killers.
Swansea and Birmingham.
I was a bit shocked by that score, I have to say. I didn't think. Well, again, no, I actually did say it'd be 3-1 to Swansea or 3-1 to Birmingham, because that's the sort of fucking way that match could go. But yeah, it went 3-1 to Swansea. Oh, sorry, it went 0-0.
Yeah. And your golden goal came in at the 5th minute, so
that was yours.
Yeah, I'll let you pick this week's one. Well, I didn't even look at the games for this week, so
neither have I.
Yeah,
I didn't do mine yet. I did mine in the morning. Oh no, actually I did mine on Monday as soon as it went up.
Right.
Just so I won't remember what I did.
Unbiased. Well, should probably be doing fucking a bit more research with how bad we're doing, but at the same time,
this is part of the fun of it. This is the part of the fun of it. It's a free bet. We're not losing money.
Yeah.
Just fucking.
Well, Palace Everton, I've pretty much gone against Palace for both games, and they've won both games.
Yeah, but Everton are Richarlison are not playing well when he's.
Yeah, Calvin Lewis is coming into his own at the moment.
Exactly, yeah.
All the new players in there, James, fucking Decore.
But the form last with Everton, that's the thing about them. They're fucking, they're a bit kind of hot and cold. Personally, though, insane that
Insane that in the
I'd,
membrane.
I'd go 1-1 with this one.
Go 1-1.
I'd go 1-1.
Go 1-1. Did you go 1-1? Did you go 1-1?
I can't remember. In fact, I actually thinking back now, I think I might have done Everton 2-1.
Right.
But looking at it fresh now, I'd probably say 1-1 because Palace are kind of doing better
At the
than.
moment, they're winning their games 1-0. Well, who did he beat at the weekend? Fucking
They beat United fucking 3-1 in
3-1,
the
yeah.
cup.
They fucking, well, United are just a travesty, to be honest.
United are a travesty, are. So what would you say?
To be honest, I'd probably go third time lucky and go for Everton against Palace. Everton to beat Palace.
What score?
Probably 2-0.
So what do we do? I don't think don't think this has happened yet. we haven't anticipated the
rock, paper, scissors. I thought, yeah, go 1-1. Yeah, could come here. What the fuck do I know?
How to rap.
Do loads of amazing things. No. Yeah, 1-1. Fuck it. 1-1. I'll cede to your greater knowledge in the matter. Yeah, Watford Luton. Again, I'd be like, I couldn't see Watford not winning that match.
Yeah, because again, you're still looking at it as from the Watford from last season as opposed to the Watford from this season.
And what is
Watford
this season?
Luton are no mugs either, like. But yeah, again, like I'd go Watford again. It's probably just what score, like. What says you on this one?
I think Watford are gonna have to fucking show up at some stage. I think they could make an example of Luton at the weekend based on absolutely nothing. So I'm gonna go 3-0 Watford maybe.
Right, all right.
3-0. Fucking go for it, yeah.
Personally, I gave Luton a goal.
I'll give them a goal then. I'll see the goal. I'll cede you a goal. 3-1. 3-1, fuck it. Luton, they played United during the week, didn't they?
Yeah. They got beaten 7-0 or something, didn't they?
No, 3-0.
No, there was Newcastle won 7-0 against Grimsby or something, wasn't it?
Something like that. Yeah, I think Luton, they were doing all right, weren't they, until United brought on like Rashford and fucking Greenwood and whoever else.
No, they're not a bad side. There's a Luton Town, they're not a bad side. I think they were in the league too. I think it was last season, the season before, they were fucking rampant.
They were decent, they were always in the yakka.
Yeah, they're a good side. They're no mugs, like. But yeah, I think Watford theoretically should kind of not have any trouble with them, like.
Right, so Millwall, Brentford.
Millwall.
Millwall are a tough one to pick.
Yeah, they're my acca killers. Them and Forest in the Championship.
Yeah.
And Swindon as well in the League 2 or League 1, sorry. Fucking absolute acca killers, like. But but they're at home. Then like so, and again, hardy bosses, like. But again, they're the sort of team that, like, if they show up,
and then
they turn up. Happy days. If you don't, then they're fucking. It's just you never know. And it's just their first home game, is it? I think.
We'd go Brentford in this, and I'll give you my reasoning why.
Right.
Millwall, it's a lot of it is the fan. Jesus.
I just farted. Yeah.
Because of that. That's why.
Because they're full of hot air.
A lot of it would be like the fans, the emotion, the atmosphere. They fucking at home. They are always a cunt to play against. It was like West Ham at Upton Park, tight pitch, fans are on top of you, aggressive, narky nature. You know what I mean? But you take that away. Is that an element that they rely on at home? That's usually where they win a lot of their games.
Yeah.
So That'd be my reasoning. And Brentford are a decent size, you know.
Yeah, Brentford are a good, and even though they were kind of had a few players picked off them, the hasn't seemed to kind of affected them. So, and I think they won 3. Did they win 3-0, didn't they?
What did
Or
they
did we
win
have
that?
them? Did we have them 3-0?
Did we win? No, yeah, we had them 3-0. They won 1-0.
Yeah. 1-0.
1-0 again. Yeah, we'd be happy with that.
1-0. Yeah.
Right. Now we get into the territory of how the fuck do you pick QPR and Middlesbrough? Do you want to see what the pundits picked? Or will that just fucking...
Nah, that'll skew it.
What about
We can
the
do it at
stats?
the end. We can do it at the end.
Yeah. I'd go QPR. Fuck it. 2-1.
I'd have said Middlesbrough.
Why?
But no, just Middlesbrough. That's our like Middlesbrough are like a top 6, top 8 team in the championship, and QPR are kind of mid-table.
Yeah.
In general, so
It means nothing in the fucking...
yeah, no, I get that, but like I'd imagine Middlesbrough. I haven't seen the odds, but I'd imagine Middlesbrough would be favourites to win it.
Well, they normally make that late sprints, don't they? But we're always outside the
Yeah, but they're always in and about, and then they show their pants and end up falling out, but whatever.
Yeah.
But up until that point, they tend to be not consistent, but you know, barely. They tend to kind of do well against the lower teams, and then just the teams around them just kind of beat them. It's just our QPR team around them. I don't think they are. I think QPR are just slightly lower than that. But yeah, so I'd go Borough. But if you're happy with QPR,
no. The soothsayer spoken. What say he score was?
I go 3-1. Probably a bit fair. I take it 2-1, but
3-1.
yeah. And it'd be like QPR would score fucking first, and then Borough will just kind of get their shit together.
Right.
This is an epoxy one, actually.
Yeah, this is a epoxy one. Epoxy one at the moment.
Just say, what did the pundits do about Borough there? Like, we're not going to change the score, but what did the pundits go with?
2-1 QPR and 1-0. Oh, no, sorry. No, that was 1-0 for Millwall. 2-1. There are no pundits left. They fucked them all out, didn't they?
Oh, it's only Jeff's prediction. Yeah,
BLM, bro.
No, don't remind me. This will go from a 15-minute thing to a fucking 2.5 hour podcast.
Yeah. So 2-1 QPR, which is probably where we would have gone. Fucking Jeff. Or Jeff. Derby Blackburn.
Again, you'd have to go Derby because the Derby. But again, Blackburn, like, I mean, 2-2 draw. Fuck it. That's a right throw there, because Blackburn get goals. Now they concede them as well. Derby are an annoying team because they're all the potential. They probably go 2 up and fucking draw 2-2 So
I don't know. I think a 2-0 Blackburn.
Ooh.
2-0 Blackburn.
Derby
always start poorly, and they have. And just Blackburn, one of those teams. They just they win games. You know what I mean? They're a dogged fucking side, like, and they always win games that I don't think they're gonna win. I was like, oh yeah, that's a handy win. Cardiff against Blackburn or something, and they'd be winning 3-0 or 3-1 or something, you know.
Yeah, go with them. So go there. 2-0. Go to go.
2-0. Yeah. Cardiff Reading. Cardiff haven't been great, have they? Reading.
No, Cardiff are that kind of disappointing sort of like, just play how he's can play, and but they don't do that all the time. Reading, again, I like Reading. I think Reading are a good. I rate them. I think they're a good side. Like, again, a bit inconsistent, but I definitely give them a goal. So on this, I'd probably go 1-1 again.
Yeah, all right. I'd tend to agree with you there. I don't think Cardiff have started great. I could be wrong. Again, I think everybody fucking recognises at this stage that we're complete morons and haven't got a clue what we're talking about.
I'd actually say speak for yourself, but it's actually quite factual.
It's fairly on the money.
Yeah, to be honest.
Jeff has gone 1-0 Cardiff and 3-1 Blackburn. And he's gone 1-0 to Everton and 2-1 to Watford. Right.
He got Everton, did he?
Yeah. Which is probably, yeah.
But so I think I went Everton on my own one. I can't look at this. I'm actually looking at this like I'm actually looking for the first time. I don't really remember any days at all. I don't even know, but I better make sure I check on them actually.
Right, so we'll give you this golden goal prediction this week.
8. I always go 8 minutes. So
8. Head there with Jeff. And let's chuck it in. Thank you very much.
What's the odds? Can you scroll back? Scroll up there, see now. Oh no, you didn't submit that. Submit it.
What?
Did you submit it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Jesus. They're like fucking. You already did, pal.
260 to 1.
Man, for Middlesbrough, Blackburn. Yeah. Claim your €10 for eBay. Yeah, so anyway, did you watch any of the football this week?
Did I watch any? No, actually. And even the Villa match, I was trying to get the fucking Villa game, a link for the Villa game against Bristol City the other night. And I don't know, me fire stick just started shouting it over itself. Kept getting this bleeding yoke up saying location not found on this fucking I think I have to turn my internet off, turn it back on again and shit like that. It's a bit poxy.
Yeah, your internet was a bit wacko right this week.
Yeah, Virgin, like I've seen loads of people actually going mad about them. Yeah. Saying that the past couple of weeks have been shite, like, and we've been grand. It was only literally up to the point of the podcast. I mean, well, maybe the Fire Stick, because the Fire Stick went a bit dodgy, a bit before that as well, intermittently, dropping, but never as bad as the other night. Like, so, yeah, I might have to. If I get Ethernet cable, I could.
Yeah, I'll get that for you this week. I watched the Liverpool match last night, and then I switched over onto the Super Cup game. So Bayern were playing Seville, and I think they were playing in like Romania or something like that, in Budapest or Bucharest or something like that. Probably fucking completely wrong, but they had 20,000 fans at the game. So there was 20,000 fans allowed in. They were all kind of checkered everywhere, so it'd be like one couple of seats, 2 or 3 couple of seats, and then back to be staggered. You know what I mean? But it was a bit weird hearing actual cheers, and you know what I mean. Like it seemed very subdued. Like it wasn't the same chants and the constant fucking noise. Like, but you'd see something had to be a cheer go up. It was an actual real cheer, not the fake fucking AI. Sky Sports added cheer or whatever, So it's pretty refreshing to see it, like, you know what I mean?
But sometimes you don't. I'm going to be a bit of a leg lock here. 12-hour shift and everything. What was I going to say?
The fans?
Yeah, no, because I was watching one of the matches the other day, and I can't remember what match it was. Probably a Villa match. Yeah, no, Villa and Sheffield United. I'd say like they were ready to send them off. There was no kind of like, if that happened in real time, the fans would become kind of mental. It was also kind of quite background, and then it happened, and then there was like a delay. If I remember, where's the kind of disgruntled button? Here it is, and so it was a little bit kind of as he was kind of practically off the pitch, it was a bit of a but happy with Villa's start, I have to say. Thus far, a lot better than I thought we would have done.
Jews played the Carabao Cup, no?
Fucking sure did. 3-0 against Bristol City. New player scored. 2 new players scored.
But was one of them a good goal or something? Was there a dinger scored? No.
Oh, well, Jack Grealish scored a dinger the week before that. I don't know if it was the Carabao Cup as well, actually. Did they do 2 rounds? Or the FA Cup, one was the FA Cup, one was the Carabao.
No, I think if you don't finish in like the top 6 or something, isn't it? You have to do the extra round or something. Or
Yeah,
top
so
8 or
maybe
something
maybe it's the FA Cup and then the Carabao. But we won that match as well. So, I think with like looking at us right against Sheffield United, it was a bit because they went down to 10 men early, and then they just sat back, and it was a bit kind of hard to see. But with your man Traore up now, and then Ollie Watkins, I reckon we'll get and obviously Grealish is going to pitch in the goal. Or a few goals as well. So I mean that I think there's enough firepower there now.
He's missed that last year, didn't he? You'd know fucking
Absolutely.
striker. No striker kills you.
Yeah, we know fucking even like a 10, 12 goals on top of what Grealish does. And
you had fucking headless chickens up there, like cunts just running around doing nothing. Even if you have a front man who can kind of link play up for you, but you need a goal scorer. What was your man's name off Brighton? The fucking no, from last year, the older guy he had up front, he's fucking always scoring goals. Big tall fella.
Oh, fucking
Oh, his name is gone.
Oh,
I'm glad I passed this pain on to you because I was doing that internally when I was trying to think about it. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know you're on about. I know
he links
so shit with names, man.
He links the play up for them, and he kind of fucking he knows how to bring.
He's English, isn't he?
Yeah. He knows how to bring the play, and if you're under pressure, he'll win you a free kick, and he's smart. He hasn't got pace or anything, but just that sort of player that can just fucking turn a game for you. Give him one chance, bang, he'll score. Fucking.
I'm gonna wake up during the night about 3 o'clock in the morning and go, "Whoa, that's his fucking name." Google it there because that'll wreck my head.
Yeah. What would you Google?
Brighton squad.
Right, Glenn Murray,
bollocks.
Even someone like him, you know what I mean? Like that just has a presence up front. Like you had lads up front. I remember watching a couple of the games, and you're fucking like.
The man Wesley we bought was an absolute donkey, like 40 million from Club Brugge, and he only scored for
couldn't take a touch, couldn't hold the ball up, ran into fucking corners, and then would fucking like be beaten in the foot race by a fucking 40-year-old outfit, like.
But it's not even that as well, because he's a big lad, and he was getting fucked around the pitch as well. It's like, I mean, you're like Emil Heskey, but without the goals. That's kind of exactly how he is.
Don't you ever speak ill of any.
No, but like that's so we kind of, and then even Samata, we got him, and he scored in his debut. Looked like lively, but again, bit of a headless chicken. He went to Fenerbahce, I think, today. He's gone.
Playing for Fenerbahce.
Fenerbahce up there with Anto.
Remember I told you Rory Delap's you won't play playing for City. So he scored last night.
Oh, did he? Yeah.
Yeah, apparently he scored a dinger as well. Like, I think Foden set him up, and I think Foden scored the winner or something against Bournemouth.
Foden is a fucking baller.
Quality, yeah.
Love him. But, that's the thing about these 12-hour shifts, man. They're getting home, and because they go be about what? My alarm's set for like 4:15 every morning. Sometimes 3:30 because I'd be in at 4:30, and then they're not getting home till 4 o'clock. Like, I'm not finishing till 4 o'clock, so they're not getting home till 4:45. Like, so when I get to like fucking 7:30, 7:45, I'm just wrote off. I just want to go to sleep. Not even the Villa match the other day, I couldn't get the fucking link working. Now I stayed awake to find out the final score, but as soon as like the final score came up, gone, just fucking like just wrecked.
You couldn't pay me enough to do that sort of thing. Listen, folks, this is a plea. Please stop Red doing these 12-hour shifts. Go and buy a couple of t-shirts. Sponsor us now.
Or just go fund me a couple of mil.
Share and subscribe. Any of you fucking rich sugar daddies out there, Red needs that dollar.
I heard the ginger choir boy look is quite big, so lads, walk away. Well, OnlyFans the shit out of this.
Yeah, OnlyFans.
We have no more.
OnlyFans be 12-hour shit for you.
Yeah.
Fucking anyone out there suffering.
Let's stick a GoPro of me just walking around and doing my job for 12 hours. Like.
Yeah, fuck that. I watched Liverpool last night, man. Fucking hell. You do forget the likes of Shaqiri and all how good a bleeding player he is.
Do you know what I was thinking as well? It'd be great if we stuck in a late bid for Shaqiri. Jordan, I was just thinking Jordan is because again he's a bit part. Doesn't seem to be too happy there.
Do you know what? He's always fucking injured. Like when he plays, I think Klopp actually likes him, and I think he likes being there. He's always fucking injured. He's worse than bleeding Atlanta at this stage. But like the free kick he scored was a dinger, and your man Curtis Jones, Jesus Christ, what a player!
Yeah, he's gonna be good as well. Like.
Unreal. You see it in his movement. It's like he'll have 2 or 3 players around him, and he'll throw a little shimmy and make space for himself, but pop the ball up, and he's gone again. You know, just to.
Well, he's confident, and he's not.
His level. Yeah.
But he's confident, and he's not afraid to. You see, he wants the ball. When he gets the ball, he's looking to be as proactive as possible. Whereas a lot of newbies, that's what I was saying about Phil Foden as well. He's stepping out. But he's stepping out onto the main stage with the real ballers and coming off the match.
You're playing with fucking De Bruyne and bleeding David Silva last year, and you know what I mean. How could you?
But that's what I mean. But what I'm saying is he's playing with them and he's stepping in and he looks like he belongs from the get go. Like, I'm not saying that Jones doesn't. But I'm just saying so far.
Foden's further along. Foden's 21 or 22. Like, Curtis Jones only played 17 or 18. And even your man Harvey Elliott, he's only 17. Fuck, it looks quality.
Didn't we try to get him last season as well, actually, on loan, obviously?
Yeah, I think there's been, like, every club under the sun has been looking at Curtis Jones for loan this year, and they were just.
No, Harvey Elliott, we were trying to get.
Yeah, I know, but Curtis Jones as well, like, and it's just like, no, you're not getting either of them that are involved in the first team. Your man Minamino looked decent again. Grujic, actually, he was one of the first players that Klopp bought when he came in. Big bleeding ham of a fucking centre midfielder, and he bossed the thing he did. So you're looking at him like, do you fucking sell him? Do you try and pick up 10 or 15 million, or do you keep him? You know, you develop these players.
Long goes.
No, yeah, we'll take him.
Like
he's quality. He's fucking.
Was Wilson sold, or has he gone back?
No, he's linked. He's been linked with a few clubs, but he hasn't even been back. I don't know whether he's injured or not, but he hasn't been back around the squad or anything. So he's gone. Once they can get someone to buy him, or he'd go out and buy again.
Or take him.
Yeah, he's quality. He's just, I don't know. He's at that age now where he didn't break into the team, so he'll play elsewhere. But he just didn't break into the team, and they, 22, 23. You know, he's at that age where it's like, right, you're not going to make it here, go elsewhere. He'll turn into a star. He's a star in the making.
Oh yeah, he'll be back, so I can give him 5 years, and they'll probably win.
He was out injured for a bit of the season, but at the start of the season for Bournemouth, he was fucking banging in goals.
Yeah.
And then before that for Derby, I remember the free kick he scored at Old Trafford and all the season before that. Like,
I think he scored against us as well, actually, in the playoffs. He
scored a heap of goals for Derby.
Yeah. No, I was very impressed with him as well.
Yeah.
Like.
So there's a couple of good young players there. Now the team that played the young lad, they played Van Dijk until half time and took him off. The game was over at that stage, but like Origi played, he's fucking, I don't know, man. He scored, but he's just, I'm fed up looking at him. You know what I mean?
we were linked to him as well. I was kind of hoping we didn't get him. No disrespect to him. He does his job. You know, like he's a squad player. Sort
I don't
of thing,
think he'd need to be going somewhere and be the main man, and I don't think he's main man material for whatever reason.
But certainly not the Premier League. I don't think there's a Premier League club that could kind of stick him as the top man and him reciprocate with lots of goals, like so.
Yeah.
Look, but again, take him on loan because he will get you goals. He gets some set pieces and stuff like that.
When's the transfer window closed? Is it the end of this month?
Yeah, I think it's the end of. No, I don't think it's the end of September, is it?
No, it goes into.
Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it is the end of September, actually.
Don't know. Well, look, but there's a few boys need to be shifted there. But kind of looking at it was interesting to see this side last night because you're looking at security or the mind like fucking hell. There's a player there. Looking at Grujic, I was like, Jesus, I wouldn't mind seeing more of him. Minamino looked quality. Jones looked quality. The left back that we bought, your man, Tsimikas, quality. It was like an Andy Robertson clown up and down the line. It was. So I have to say I was quite happy. But
well, that's good for you as well because if you have a decent cup squad there as well, that
that was pretty much bar Van Dijk. There was no real starting 11 in that.
Yeah.
At all, like Adrian in goal, Origi up front.
No, I mean is that so if you have that sort of squad, you can rest the big players.
But there's too many players there to keep happy. You know, your man Jota came on as well. He looked all right. Busy.
But he's a roll of the dice. Don't get me wrong. I rate Jota, and if we were to get him, I'd take him. But I think just going and stepping him to Liverpool.
Yeah,
it's such a fight.
It seemed to be all to do with money. They didn't have to pay. They only had to pay 10% of his fee this year, and a lot of that was offset by the young fella Hoover that went the other way. So they won't end up paying out for him this year. So I think that kind of they were like, right, well, fuck it, we'll go for it then. But you can see he has pace. He'll get goals and all, but.
He's again great player, but again, is he that caliber?
Well, to be honest, at the moment, I'd rather see someone like him come on, or Minamino or something, than fucking Origi. I'll be paying me bollocks with him, like. The same thing, the same step over, the same shuffle inside, and, 1 out of 3 might hit the back of the net, but it's just he does nothing for the rest of the game that inspires any sort of confidence or will to watch him. But like, there's lads there that you're kind of like Naby Keita and all. You're kind of hoping he does well, but with Origi, I'm kind of hoping he does shite so he doesn't play again next week. You know what I mean? So he's further down.
Yeah, we have to knock this because this is turning into a podcast.
Yeah, no worries. Anyway, out we go. Well, we'll chat to you again soon.
Yeah, that was the Super 6. Again, holler. Put your own predictions in. Tell us how wrong you think Tera is, and I'll agree with you.
Yeah. Signing now. Comes. The lightest. Go on.